is up, YouTube? It is your boy, the Franchise Guy, coming at you again. At the banners of our Madden 21 franchise mode, featuring your Washington football team, guys. You see right here, the Washington football team has solidified themselves in their first playoff run of the series, with taking the #1 seed in the NFC. You see the Falcons, Giants, Seahawks, Cowboys, and Vikings, Saints. You like that. Lawrence, 4,500 yards, almost 4,600 yards, 52 touchdowns, 11 interceptions. Not a bad year at all for Trevor Lawrence. 260 for 372, 69 nice percentage right there. 1,600 yards for Chuba Hubbard, 14 touchdowns, 102 yards on every game. 358, 4 touchdowns for Gibson, 237, 4 touchdowns for Fournette, 107 yards for Lawrence, and 21 for Butler. 1,283 for John Ross, 14 touchdowns. Justin Ross, 1,255 with 12 touchdowns. Terry McLaurin, 1,122 with 8 touchdowns. Thaddeus Moss right there, 344 yards, 7 touchdowns. 277 for 5. Hubbard, he's got a couple. Chase Claypool's got a touchdown. And Gibson's got a couple receiving touchdowns. Blocking wise, take a look. Morgan Moses led the team with 7 sacks allowed. Sheriff 4. Warrior Malata 3. Eichenberg 2. And you see everyone else, no one allowed any more sacks, which is pretty wild right there for this O-line. That, only the veterans allowed sacks. Evan Neal, though, the rookie, did not allow any sacks there, which I like to see. Jeremiah Owusu-Koroma, 97 tackles, led the team, had a sack and a half and an interception on the year. Good for him. Van Der Esch, 86 tackles, 5.5 sacks, no picks, unfortunately. Kendall Fuller, 61, 2 interceptions. Jair Alexander, 59 with 8. Now Chase Young, 28.5 with an interception. Taylor Rapp, 3 sacks, no interceptions. Awuzie had an interception. 3 sacks for Holcomb. Interception for Omar Spates. 3 sacks for Ioannidis. 10 sacks for Montez Sweat. Daron Payne had 2 sacks right there. And no one else. Jimmy Moreland had a sack and an interception. I'm sorry, just an interception, actually, no sack. But you see him right there. He had himself an okay season. But as we're going to go through all these stats, guys, I'm talking about the future of this series. So as you guys know, Madden 21 just is not a fun game to play. It's not a fun game to play. Unfortunately, it's been unfun for quite a while. So what we're going to end up doing here with this series, guys, is kind of strip it down. So we'll make the playoff run right here. We'll do this playoff run. And then from then, we will just kind of turn these into one-year rebuilds. Go from there, just year to year until the series, until we get to the final year. That's what we're going to end up doing, just because this has become a lot. It's a lot to deal with to do a series like this every time. We're doing this, we're doing 2 baseball series, we're doing 2 hockey series, and this is the one I'm having the least amount of fun playing, unfortunately. So what we're going to do, upload schedule-wise, is currently it's going to remain at 2 videos a week for the next couple of weeks. As long as there's still Madden 21 content that's not been released, when the show 21 drops, that'll move to Sunday at 11. Any remaining Madden 21 content would move there. But until then, or without that, it would just kind of be what we're looking at now. It would just be a Monday through Sunday thing, 1 video on Sunday. If there are no Madden videos left, I think it's still 2 videos a week. We're uploading, I think, this week we're recording Road to the Show. So next week we're recording Madden again. And so we record the final couple episodes. We're just doing the sim right there, guys. It's not fun. It's upsetting to see, all this hard work we kind of built with this series kind of just go away but unfortunately it is what it is, and this game just isn't fun. It's not built for a extended run at being fun. We're playing on all Madden difficulty, and and honestly, we're just steamrolling teams. Like, I get we're not running, the hardest of players. We're running some cheesy plays. We're running slants. We're running trap. We're running free safety blitz on defense. We're running some cheesy plays when we need to, but like, we should not be just out here dominating every single game like it is a video game. We should have, let's see how players react to their plays reacting in game. Let's let the NFL step in and actually talk to EA about, like, hey, we're dropping your exclusivity rights on Sim franchise, and we're gonna let 2K take Sim franchise as well. We're gonna let San Diego Studios take Sim franchises. All these places that have good Sim franchises, let them come in here and give EA some competition, because I guarantee you, if you do, EA loses. EA's going to lose if you give them any sort of competition, which is why they've become so complacent. Not just with franchise, but with, the face of the franchise. They wanted to have some sort of story mode, my career road to the show kind of thing between, NBA and baseball, but football just didn't have one. So they created one. They created a face of the franchise where you could create yourself and more or less just have a my career mode with some story. That's kind of what the face of the franchise is. But who knows what we're looking for, guys. Like, you just gotta hope that we just go from here and kind of just expand on the franchise. Hopefully we do have some big games in these playoff runs. Hopefully have some of those left in the tank. But I think we just have to wait and see, what the series brings us. Unfortunately, the series is going to come to an end. I wanted to, extend just a little longer. Maybe get about 5 seasons in, but no, it's just not fun. 3 years in, and we're just not having any fun whatsoever here with our Madden franchise. And especially if you go to the analytics, we're doing so much better analytic-wise with our baseball content than we are with our football content right now. Baseball is hot right now. Baseball is popping. Baseball is back in real life. Spring training's underway. And people want to watch, baseball content right now. So hopefully, we make the right decision here and we get back onto baseball. And we put football on the back burner. Maybe we come back to football eventually. Maybe wait till Madden 22 to come out to, step back into the Madden community and do something with that. But I think we just have to wait and see for what's coming next. So let's take what's left of this series and just hopefully we make it a good run. I'm not really sure what the end point is or what we're supposed to honestly do with the end point of this series. But I do hope that it is something that is not just kind of hodgepodge thrown together, that it is somewhat relevant, that it is somewhat watchable, to say the least. I know sometimes I get to series where I don't like them and I kind of throw them together willy-nilly, and it just kind of becomes something as opposed to, my best work possible, or it's something that's even remotely enjoyable, honestly. So hopefully we just don't entirely just halfway put this together and we actually do something for everyone and make it a great series. But I think great series isn't where we're at anymore. Just hopefully we'll take a watchable. One text on YouTube though. Peace out. Rock on. Stay super classy. Have a great day. Wash your hands.